Baby Pokemon always seem like such an interesting idea, but they're very rarely done well. Alrighty, Amal, and hey, speaking of babies, my wife and I are expecting our third later this year, so drop your boy name suggestions. But anyway, Chingling isn't as bad as I thought. 65 special attack is pretty decent, and its speed and defenses aren't too bad. Pure Psychic with Levitate isn't the best typing and ability, but once again, not bad. And its move pool in Gen 4 is basically just Confusion, nothing fancy at all, and in Gen 8 it at least gets Yawn, which is an upgrade, but once again, not bad, just not good. Chingling is perfectly fine for an early game Pokemon with a quick evolution, but not very good. 2.5 stars. And you can get Chingling surprisingly early in both Sinnoh and Kalos, and about mid-game in the Hoenn remake, so that does average out to 4 stars in availability. I do like its concept though. Chimecho was based on wind chimes found at Shinto shrines, colored like the dresses of the shrine maidens. So what would the baby form be? Well, a bell, of course, also based off of the ones found at said Shinto shrines. 3.5 stars. Its design is then I think a bit more interesting than its evolution, but doesn't end up looking as good. For once, I actually want to highlight the 3D sprites of Pokemon, as I think it's much better, surprisingly. The ball of the bell visibly bouncing and jingling around inside is a really nice touch, and the tassel-like things also doubling as maybe pigtails to show it's a baby Pokemon, but as I hinted at, it doesn't end up looking that good, even if it is interesting. Chimecho may be simple, but it's pretty and slick, and Chingling is kind of the opposite. 3 stars. So that will bring up Chingling the final score of 3.25 stars overall. Is Chimecho actually good? We're reading them all, and I promise that isn't just rage bait. I had no idea this thing had 95 special attack and is actually pretty bulky. Oh, it's because it was just worse until it got buffed until Gen 7. That makes more sense. It does get a pretty good amount of offensive options though, and quite a bit of support. Its moveset is obviously much worse back in Gen 3, but I feel like you guys are probably pretty used to that sentence by now. Even pre-buffs, I'm pleasantly surprised. 3 stars in battle prowess. And as for availability, you can't get it until after the 6th gym in Hoenn, but before the 3rd in X and Y, and thanks to Chingling before the 2nd in Sinnoh, so that will average out to a surprising 4 stars. With Chimecho being the wind chime Pokemon, it shouldn't be a surprise what it's based on, but it does go a little bit deeper. It seems to draw more inspiration from specific chimes at Shinto shrines used to repel spirits. 3.5 stars. Its design is then super simple, yet really charming and pretty adorable. I like the touch of using the colors from the actual shrine maidens, but other than that, it's fine, I suppose. It's pretty good, but that's about it. 3.5 stars, which will land Chimecho, you guessed it, 3.5 stars overall. So yeah, it's mid, but that might be exceeding expectation.